What is up, and welcome back to another episode of Blood and Beer, the show where we talk blood sport and we drink beer. I'm your host, Matt, and as always, we've got some MMA to talk and some beer to drink. Today, we're talking different MMA. I'm starting to cover a new promotion. I'm going to be covering Cage Warriors going forward, and I'm excited about this. The reason I'm going to be covering this, I watch regional MMA here and there, just tuning in when it's on, but I'm going to really cover Cage Warriors, and what opened my eyes, what made me want to cover this, I'm going to still cover UFC, of course, still cover the PFL, but a lot of these top guys in the top promotions are doing this stalling tactic that I just don't love. A lot of the fight styles I just don't love, and I get it. You got to win, you gamify it, whatever. So instead of asking them to change, instead of saying you guys need to change, I'm going to find other people that put on these great fights also. So I'm just adding to what I cover. So Cage Warriors is what we're covering. And they've got a hell of a month coming up. They had a hell of an event in Rome. Cage Warriors 183. There's 2 title fights on it. Next weekend, this upcoming weekend, we got 2 cards. No title fights. The title fight on 185 got canceled. But 2 awesome cards. Prospect Luke Riley. He's looking to be in the UFC this year. He says he wants to be champion by 2030. Prospects there. A lot of exciting things. That's where Conor McGregor came out of. That's where Paddy Pimblett came out of. We've had some top stars come out of Cage Warriors. We're going to cover it. Maybe we find some top stars of the future. Maybe we just find some fun fights. And we found some fun fights this weekend. So we're going to jump right into 183. Today, though, Blood and Beer, we're drinking some more Mickeys. We love Mickey's over here. I probably should have busted out like a Stella Artois or another Italian beer just because they were in Rome, but I didn't think about that at the store. So we're going to recap 183, Cage Warriors 183. What a card this was. We'll start with the main event, which ended a little anticlimactically, but the fight was awesome when you get into it. It was Liam Giddens, versus Alessandro Giordano. And this fight was fun as hell. They come out, they're both swinging, they're both throwing early round 1, connecting big. The difference in round 1 was at the end of the combinations for Giddens, he was landing a calf kick. Alessandro Giordano was landing some nice hooks, landing some nice shots in the exchanges, but Giddens, just his activity, his pressure that he was putting on Giordano, it was a lot. And in round 2, he was really pressuring him, suffocating him, and it's not wrestling pressure this Giddens dude puts on you. He's just in your face striking the whole time. You want to back out and try to find range? No, he's not giving you no inches of space this guy's giving you. He's just in your face throwing. I love this style. And he's doing it the whole fight. We get to round 3, and Giordano looks exhausted. He looks like he's just been suffocated by this pressure. Giddens is in his face just nonstop. And there was an eye poke. It was not an eye poke, this thing that Giordano was complaining about. They replay the clip several times, and you can see the guy's fists are closed. It rubs the eye, but it's his knuckle that rubs the eye. They say maybe a fingernail caught it when he's like, not an eye poke. Anyways, they go to a no contest, no decision on this. So Giddens retains, but he was going to win anyways. I didn't think it was an eye poke. They're saying run it back. I don't know. I don't know what other people are out there in Cage Warriors yet. I'm going to learn. I'm going to get hip with this promotion. But dude looked solid. He looked like he could be in the UFC. Giddens does. Not going to be a top guy, but he could go in there and Ricky Simone it up. Just the pressure this guy puts on you. He's got a gas tank. He's relentless, and he's durable. He can take a shot without backing up. He's just always in your face. I love it. I'm loving what I see from Cage Warriors thus far. And in the co-main event, we had another title fight. It was a banger as well. We had Dario Bellondi. He took on Naglis. Let me get this right. Kanasauskas. Bellondi wins this fight by split decision. They had a fight earlier where Bellondi won it as well early in both their careers, but this is for the title. And this fight was fun. These guys are cracking. Rounds 1, 2, and 3, I really think could have gone either way. They're just cracking each other the whole time. Bellondi does have a little more pressure. He's doing a little more cage work. And in rounds 4 and 5, the gas tank and that pressure kind of edges him out. He gets a split decision win. It could have gone either way, but Bellondi stud. I don't know if this dude's ready for the UFC. I don't know if he's UFC caliber at middleweight. Just his style doesn't seem like he's there yet, or that he will get there. But he's fun. He's a fun fighter. He's another guy that's just pressure. He's in your face. He's not throwing power shots, but he's putting up action. I love to see it. And then we had Simone Dana versus goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Get these burps out of me. Simone Dana versus Gianluca Scatoli. Fun ass fight. These guys are cracking early, but you can tell close to the end of round one that Dana, he's the more athletic, more explosive guy. He's faster and his gas tank's a little better, and he's putting the pressure on Scatoli in round two. Round one could have gone either way, but round two, Scatoli is getting beat up pretty good. Round three, Dana jumps on a rear naked choke and gets the finish. It was nice finish for the guy. His only loss in recent years is against Jordan Vicevic, who's in the UFC now, submission artist. He lost by submission to the guy, so no shock there. But dude's a beast, Simone Dana. I loved watching it. Now this next fight sucked ass. This is the kind of UFC fight that I complain about. This is the kind of fight I'll complain about to everybody. But the judges got it right this time. So we had Dylan Hazan versus Michelangelo Lupoli. And Hazan, he controls Lupoli in round one, gets round one, no problem there. Round two, he shoots a takedown the entire round. And Lupoli, all he has to do, he's being held up against the cage, the ref's not breaking it up. All he does is just drop these elbows to the side of the ear. No shots landed by Hazan. And then round three is the exact same thing. No shots landed by Hazan. Just clinch work by Lupoli. Lupoli wins by decision. Easy fight to score, but that's kind of what you want to see against these guys that stall. Just drop the elbows on them. Fuck it. They're not gonna go for action. They're gonna sit there and let you do it. Just do it. Just sit there and drop meaningless elbows and get the points. Lupoli did what he needed to. That's what I want to see. People combating this stalling tactic that guys like Dylan Hazan are putting forward. So Lupoli, while he's getting dominated in the control time, he was probably controlled for 13 minutes of the fight. He wins the fight because he put on the damage. He went for it more. That's what we need to see. Love it. And then we had not the curtain jerker. Fight before the curtain jerker. Michael Pagani versus Konstantinos Nitelis. And this was a robbery, I thought. So Nitelis comes in, misses weight by 8 pounds, and Pagani, I think he's beating him up on the feet. Nitelis, he's landing some good shots, but I think Pagani's getting the better of it. It's pretty close, though. Round 3, Pagani, he's got some left in the tank, and Nitelis does it, and Pagani's putting it on him. But when it goes to the judges' scorecards, they give it to Nitelis. I think that's just, fuck, dude missed weight by 8 pounds. He shouldn't have won the fight in general. That was my chair, not a toot, if you heard it. I got some little rubber stoppers on these things. I got some kids in the house. I'm not farting on the air, I promise. But yeah. So Pagani got kind of robbed, but Nitelis, dude's a knockout artist, so you like to see these guys continue to get wins, so that way hopefully they get better fights and just more favorable matchups. But 8 pounds missing weight, that's inexcusable. And then in the curtain jerker, we had Aiden Lee. He takes on Giuseppe Mastrogiacomo, and Aiden Lee gets a round 1 rear naked choke. He goes out there, they're swinging, but you can tell Aiden Lee's just a little more athletic, and they get into an exchange where John Massimo or Mastro Giacomo shoots a takedown, and Adrian Lee kind of grabs his leg, and then in the scramble wraps around the back, rear naked choke, real quick, real smooth. Takes Mastro Giacomo's he's 6-0 coming into this. Now he's 6-1. Aiden Lee was like 12-9, so no one was expecting him to get this win. Experience builder for Mastro Giacomo, but Aiden Lee keeping the dream alive. So that's all I got for you for Cage Warriors 183. I'm still getting new to this. I'm still getting into this. I like it though. I like the fights they're putting on. They're not always the best, but at least people are doing what they need to do. So this weekend, Friday, we got Cage Warriors 184, 3 p.m. in the U.S. 185 on Saturday, 3 p.m. in the U.S. 185 is going to have Luke Riley on the card. Dude looks like a real prospect. I said it earlier, but he wants to be in the UFC by 2025, UFC champ by 2030. Who's to say it can't happen? Next Patty, next Connor, who knows? Dude's a beast. He's coming off a knockout win, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the hype's real. But thank you for tuning in. This has been my introductory coverage to Cage Warriors. I'm Matt with Blood and Beer. Let me know your thoughts on this card. Let me know your thoughts on the upcoming card. I want to get more hip to it, so let me know what I'm missing out, what I need to watch for Cage Warriors coming forward, because it's a hell of a promotion, leading promotion in Europe. I love it. I love the fights they put on. I love the fighters. I love the style. So, yeah, that's all I got for you. I'm just ranting, raving, and rambling about Cage Warriors. Thank you for tuning in, though. Let me know your thoughts again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because these are going to be coming at you every week. Every week, Cage Warriors has something, and I'm going to try to. I haven't gotten it with any UFC fighters yet, but we're going to try to get some Cage Warriors fighters on here. So let me know the best way to reach out to these guys if you're one of the people that follows this promotion and you know, hey, these guys aren't on X. You got to find them on Facebook. You got to find them on Instagram. Let me know where to find them, because I'm not finding them right now. I want to have some interviews. I want to get to know these people. I want to tell their story, get it out there. But anyways, that's all I got for you. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Matt with Blood and Beer.